Hey everyone, Metzler here from live.me. You guys wanted a Q&A, question and answers. I plan to deliver. So you guys sent me a whole bunch of messages through my Facebook, my Twitter, my live.me, Instagram, like everywhere. I've tried to compile as many of them as I can. I apologize to anyone I don't get through your question, but I'm going to try to keep this to like a 10, 15-minute video just so it's like a quick watch and you guys can learn a little bit about me. So let's dive right in. First question, what is the last lie I told? Earlier today, a client, I told them I would send them something right after I left the gym, and I told them I was at the gym. I was on my way to the gym. So technically that is the last lie I told. I was like heading there. I wasn't actually there. It's probably not as juicy as you guys wanted it to be. What's the best compliment you've ever received? Well, a lot of you guys have been saying that I'm like the best live me streamer ever. That's a pretty fucking awesome compliment. But I do have to say one of the best compliments I've ever received is as being a realtor, I have clients that hate realtors. And one client in particular, they call me their house hunter because they say I'm so good, I can't be a realtor. There's no way I'm a realtor. So I'm called their house hunter. I love it. Ice cream or chocolate? Oh man, that's a tough one, guys. That is super rough. I love chocolate chip cookie dough. So Dynamo, chocolate chip Dynamo. I think it's just called Dynamo. Haagen-Dazs Dynamo is from like, it's so good. But French mint chocolate from Laura Secord is like, oh, to die for. I buy like 10 of those chocolate bars at a time. So I think I'd have to say chocolate because you can eat that all year round, period, and not worry about like eating ice cream in the winter, I guess, maybe. If you could be any age for a week, what would it be? You know what? This is going to be a bit of a weird answer. I don't have a desire to be any other age than I am right now, actually. I've never looked at that. I obviously wouldn't really want to be older. The older you get, the more you kind of wish you were younger. But I don't really wish to be younger, actually. It's more of just learning from your mistakes. So there's no age I would really want to be, guys. What's the longest you've gone without sleep? Oh, fuck. Like, well, I did a 42-hour straight drive from Edmonton, Alberta, to Toronto. That was 42 hours straight, so that's without sleep. But I'm sure when I was younger gaming, I've probably gone more, guys. I've probably gone 50 or 60 hours without sleep when I was a hardcore gamer. Shark diving, bungee jumping, or skydiving? Okay, well, I have a huge, this is actually a really good question. I'm terrified of sharks. When I was a little kid, I accidentally stayed up late and watched all three of the Jaws movies back to back to back while at my cottage, which is not the best place to watch those guys, trust me. Like when you have water right across from you, it's not cool. But I'm terrified of falling. Like, oh, I wake up in the middle of the night from falling nightmares, guys, all the time. I'd have to say bungee jumping because at least you're on a bungee and it's done. It's over and done with. The shark diving, I can't swim that fast. Like I'm a great swimmer, but I can't swim that fast. If I was in a shark tank, like a cage, maybe. But do I believe in ghosts? That's a good question. I believe in energy. I think that can be a whole other video itself. I believe in energy. So I do believe there might be something. If you need any more, oh, Faye, thank you. If you won $1 million, what would you do with it? Guys, $1 million isn't much these days, eh? I think the only thing I'd really splurge on is I'd go and get like a Corvette, a Stingray. Corvette Stingray. I absolutely love Corvettes. Like they're just, oh, they're so gorgeous, guys. Corvettes are gorgeous. If you had 100 pounds, ooh, now we're getting into like euros and stuff here, eh? To spend on one type of food, what would it be? To spend on one type of food, what would it be? Probably wings. I mean, if you got to spend that much, or a really high-end steak. But I've never found a restaurant that makes the foods that I love the most. So I can't spend it there. I mean, my mom, like, damn, can my mom cook? So I mean, I'd give my mom $100 to make me a meal. I mean 100 pounds. If you could choose anywhere in the world to live, where would it be? You know what, guys? You're gonna, like, I love where I live. I love it here. Like, the GTA of Canada in Ontario is just, I love it. Ontario is so diverse, guys. We've got incredible beaches, mountain ranges, I mean, ski hills, lakes. We've got everything, guys, and I love it here. We have a wide range of weather. So, I mean, I love the snow. So I get the snow, I get the summer, I get everything. Fall is just so gorgeous here. So, you know what, guys? For right now, I'd have to say where I am. But I haven't traveled enough yet. So I'm sure, I mean, I would love to go see New Zealand. So maybe my answer should be that I should go, say I'd like to go live in New Zealand for a bit. What is my dream vacation? Going to New Zealand. Oh, fudge. Okay, can I do a handstand without a wall? I mean, I'm sure I can do one with a wall. And I kind of want to try one right now, but I'm going to make a fool of myself. Like, I'd be willing to do one if there was grass, like go in my grass, but then I'd have to, I almost want to film now and like drop in me doing handstand. You know what, guys? I'll do a handstand for you guys on the stream or something. What's your weirdest talent? My weirdest talent. The weirdest one is probably how good I am at reading people. I've actually made someone cry. I wasn't being mean, but by being able to understand them so well. I was at a party and someone said, "Yo, Garrett's really good at understanding and reading people," and they were like, "Oh, really?" And they're like, "Then read me." And I decided I started shooting the shit with them, and everything I was calling was right, and they started crying. Like, I felt bad, but so my weirdest thing, I'd say I'm really good at knowing when people are lying, being honest. So yeah, I'd say reading people. Favorite food. Oh, my mom makes this like Hungarian goulash, which is like meat and onions and bacon. Like, it's a beef, onions, bacon, paprika, like spices, and you put it on spätzle, which is like baby noodles that are fried up. Oh my God. Now I'm starving, guys. Like, now all I want to do is eat. Favorite color. Blue, baby. Blue. Blue is my favorite color. It was green when I was really young. Then it was purple for a little while. Like, I don't know why. I think I had a purple sweater I liked. But it's blue. I love blue. I think I look good in blue. And it's my color. The lights around my webcam are blue. Where would you bury your treasure if you had any? Where would I bury my treasure? I'd probably get like a storage locker and put it in a storage locker under a different name. I don't know if I'd actually bury it. I mean, I'd have to find like the most northern place in the world that I know is not going to get touched for 50 years to bury it, but you never know what's going to happen. So I don't think burying treasure is smart anymore. But good question. Naked in Antarctica or a snowsuit in the desert? I'm going to say you're going to end up naked in both instances. Like, you're going to take that snowsuit off in the desert really, like, right quick. If both are going to lead to your death, honestly, naked in Antarctica, you're going to die significantly faster. I know that sounds terrible and morbid, but I mean, hey, that's the question, guys. What did you want to be when you were a kid? I wanted to be a police officer, guys, like, so bad. Like, I love firearms. I got my firearms license at 12. And I wanted to be a cop because I like helping people. I love helping people. And I wanted to be a police officer, but the older I got, the more I realized that involves people like shooting at you. And I didn't want to be like, pew, pew, like, pew, 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 and then handcuffs. Now that I say it, I mean, maybe I want to be a cop again. Damn. What was your favorite sport? I love golf, guys. I grew up, my brothers and I, we grew up on golf. Our cottage backed onto a golf course. My dad got us into golf we have pictures of us with those like plastic sets, like swinging around at the golf balls like this big, and golf. I love golf. I like a lot of sports actually, but I love golf. What languages do you speak? speak two languages, everybody. Good English and bad English. um, yeah, I was terrible at French in school. Here in Canada, where we have to take French, and I only passed because my cousin's bilingual and they wrote my final summative. Sorry to my French teacher. I know I lied to you that long ago, but yeah, I'm terrible. I've tried to learn Mandarin. It did not go so well. I'm a very loud person, and Mandarin involves tones, like the level of which you speak the words at. I'd be yelling at everybody to speak Mandarin. Um, Instruments I play. Okay, first thing I must state, I play slash have played many instruments. I am good at none of them. So when I was, obviously we all learned the recorder, couldn't do anything on that. I got pretty decent at the trumpet while I was in high school, as well as the drums. And when I say pretty decent, I mean I was okay on both. A few years ago, I started learning the guitar. I learned a little bit, but the problem was, is guitar you get calluses, so you got to keep going on it, and I didn't keep it up enough, so it started hurting again when I was trying to practice. So I kind of stopped that, sold my guitar. Now I have a piano, and I'm learning the piano, and I think the piano is very elegant. I would love to learn the violin, but it's just so much, and the violin is beautiful. Violin is beautiful, but yeah. So piano is where I'm at right now. My favorite musician. Um, I love everything from like Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran. I know that makes me like, but I like a lot of music, guys. I like a lot of music. And I don't pay attention to music. I'm one of those guys that you hear something on the radio and you're like, oh, that's sweet. And then someone asks you a week later, hey, have you heard the song? You go, no. And then they play it for you. You go, yeah, I love that song. And they're like, dude, I just asked you. And you're, well, sorry, I didn't know the name and I didn't know the artist. So, but I mean, the only concert I've been to, no laughing, Taylor Swift's Red Tour, where Ed Sheeran performed. It was an awesome concert, and yeah, I knew more of the words than the like 10 girls beside me. So, take that, ladies. That is the end of our questionnaire for today, guys. So you know what? We'll definitely do more. That was an awesome start. Look at that. We're at 12 minutes and 30 seconds. Can't do any better than that. So I look forward to seeing you guys all on Live Me, on my Twitter, on my Instagram, Facebook. Check everything out. Let me know what other videos I can do for you. Also, next thing I'm going to plan on doing is shoot me videos on YouTube that you like, that you want me to do a reaction video to. I think that's what I'm going to do. Anyways, guys, it was an absolute pleasure making this for you. Thanks so much for submitting, and until next time, keep it cool.